you've been up since 4:30.
Yeah. But I go to bed early. Like I make sure I'm in bed. So yesterday night I went to bed at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
9 o'clock. I slept off at like 9:40. So.
Yeah, it's actually a really nice routine. I had that routine for quite a long time.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, so you know about it. Yeah. You know about that. It's fantastic.
It is. It's lovely.
Yeah.
If you can keep to it.
Yes, it's fantastic. And you just got to be strict in time.
That's it. But sometimes things are out of your control though.
Yeah. Sometimes yes. But you realise most of the times you just form your life and just things kind of fall into place with the hours that you have.
But things for you, you're not in control of like filming, like when you finish.
Yeah, when it comes to like filming and all that kind of stuff, it helps me because most of it's early course. You're coming to the set, like you're waking up at 4, like 5, 6. Average is like every 3-4 weeks, especially if you're lead, you're getting a late call. So, got to be up early. Yeah. And plus, I just feel like omelettes taste better.
I'm ready whenever you guys are.
Okay, cool. Right, hi John.
Hello.
Hi. I'm Samantha and this interview is for Heat magazine.
Nice.
Yes, so very excited. I've got a whole list of questions to ask you.
Is that a whole book?
It's a whole book. I'm going to ask you pages and pages and pages of questions.
Okay,
is that right?
It all started March 17th, 92.
Yeah.
Should I go day by day?
Yeah, please.
Brilliant.
Okay, did you have to keep a good poker face when you found out that you had a role in Star Wars?
Yes. That is such a good question. Yes, I did. Because the funny thing is, I found out that I got the role in Star Wars in a cafe. Like,
did you?
J.J. Abrams was there and Larry Kasdan was there, and he told me that, you know what, you're the new star of Star Wars. And I literally wanted to flip out and just start doing acrobatics and flipping all over the place. And he was just like, don't react, because they're like customers coming in, and I was just like, So when I got outside, I'd definitely done, that Will Smith Pursuit of Happiness moment. So yeah, definitely I had to keep a poker face, I had to. So this is why I won, this is why I beat Neymar today.
Easy.
I've been trained.
It was all leading up to this moment.
It was all leading up to this moment. I really believe that.
Cool, okay. And how long did you manage to keep it a secret from everyone?
Oh, wow. I mean, it was so hard because we couldn't tell, any of our family members. So I just waited until the official photos were released of everybody in the cast read-through. And that was hard to do because my parents were just kind of like, why are you so happy? And I'm just there like, I'm fine. But getting the opportunity to tell them that, me and, just a guy called Harrison Ford would somewhat be in the same movie, it was a good feeling. It was a good feeling. Loads of tears.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long was it from the moment you knew to the moment that you could tell your parents?
Oh, it was a few weeks. I think like 2 to 3 weeks. So so it was a bit of time.
Tough.
Yeah, it was tough, and plus I was leaving the house to go to like fittings and rehearsals, and my mum and dad are thinking, where are you going? And I'm just like, oh, I'm filming 24. My dad's like, you're only in like 2-3 episodes of 24. I'm like, well, it's a big episode. It's my character arc. But after like 3 weeks, I told him that I was in the movie, and they were, my mum and dad were absolutely ecstatic about it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Did anybody play poker on the set of Star Wars?
No, which is quite interesting because we never had time to do that because, the dark side, the First Order, Adam Driver is always chasing you around. You got to make sure that you're on your A game. But I do know that Carrie Fisher definitely has some history with poker and has like an interest in poker. And I'm going to actually message Harrison and see if he does. So that, perhaps we can meet up in our spare time and have a Star Wars-esque poker night.
That would be awesome.
That would be good.
You've got to do that.
I'm actually going to do that.
Do it?
Yeah, I'm actually going to do that.
Can I come?
No.
Okay, right. What is more challenging? Dueling with a lightsaber or facing Neymar across the poker table?
I have to say, facing Neymar across the poker table is definitely more challenging than dueling any Sith.
Really?
Seriously. The thing about Neymar is that he's my opponent, and you know, in Star Wars, you have an opponent, you're not trying to figure him out. You're just trying to kind of slash him once with your lightsaber.
Yeah.
With Neymar, you have to take your time. You have to, you know, be strategic, try and figure out his game and see how that affects yours. Realize when he's playing a strong hand and bluffing.
Yeah.
It's all these things that you have to figure out. Whereas in Star Wars, it's kind of like blaster, straight to the point.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. What kind of player are you?
Wow. Do you know what? I think I was two types of players today.
Yeah.
Players today. And you have to because this is my first time playing this kind of environment, playing with professional players, that kind of stuff. And so for me, the first time I was a very reckless, young, you know, full of testosterone player. Like
Nothing wrong with that, John.
I know, but I was just like all in, which didn't work in my favor.
Right.
But you know, thank the Lord, I brought my brother-in-law with me, Emmanuel Daniel, and he gave me some advice and gave me the eye and was just like, you know what? You got to be more smart. So I turned from a young man into a real man, and I was just more strategic, sometimes aggressive.
Yeah.
And I knew, and I think I was good with the 20-second time because you know we only had 20 seconds to make a play. I think I made vital decisions and noticed so much during the 20 seconds. And a lot of it had to do with Neymar's kind of like tactics. And so I think I'm working up to being a very, very smart player, I think.
So you've got him sassed.
Not fully, but I think at least I got past 35% of Neymar's shield.
Okay.
But, you know, I'd still beat him.
Okay. Are you ready to be the King of Hearts? I know.
Yes. I was born ready. I was born on a heart. Yes, I am. In fact, now I'm just going to get King of Heart wallpaper just because you just said that. Just because you said that. I'm going to
How
do
about duvet cover?
Yep.
Yeah?
All of that. I am so ready to always fall into my bed like this. King of Hearts. Definitely. Absolutely. I love that title.
It's great, isn't it?
Perhaps that should be my, you know, my poker, you know, tag. Like, presenting King of Hearts. And I just...
John.
Imagine that.
Yeah. Who would be your Queen of Hearts?
You.
Oh.
You
Do
will.
you mean it?
I mean it, absolutely, 100%.
I love you.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so touched.
Yep. Let's build a card army.
Let's do it. Okay. Are you ready for the level of fans, levels of fame that you're going to get now you're in Star Wars?
No. I mean, you can never be ready for it. I think I'm as ready as I can be, which is, I'm just sussing out how this is going, and so far it's gradual, and you know, Disney have been so supportive in making sure that we are, me specifically, I'm clued up as what's going to happen. And this isn't my first movie. I know it's nothing like Star Wars, but I've had a taste of, you know, how a system works. But in terms of the actuality of this event, I have no clue what's about to happen. I haven't seen the movie, so.
When did you see the screening? When did you get to go?
There's no dates. You know, JJ's still editing the movie. I went to Bad Robot in LA, and he was just like to me, "Oh, John, you want to come and see some stuff?" And I was kind of like, "Yes, no. So I've been good so far, but I'm not sure how long I can be good for. I want to watch the whole film. I can't lie. Yep.
I bet your friends are excited.
Oh, everyone's excited. I mean, it's the biggest franchise of all time. It's a culture. It's a public holiday. Come on. It's on stamps. It's
on stamps. I know.
Near enough everybody's childhood. It's including mine. It's ridiculous. So
how do you feel about your face being on a stamp?
I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel very, very good. Now I don't text people. I just send letters. I literally don't text people. So, and I have a variety, you know.
Yeah.
If I want to just send you a hi, I'll send you a whole letter.
Oh, I would like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's my process.
Okay.
But it's very exciting, and I'm so grateful that we're able to kind of relate to the fans in a different way, because this is the first Star Wars movie in the age of social media. All the other Star Wars movies never came out during social media, so this is a great way to be old school with the stamps, but at the same time, you know, people are getting exclusive Instagram videos and all that kind of stuff. So
That's nice.
Yeah, it's good time. It's good
You
time.
might get some like proper written out fan letters, mightn't you?
I'm getting some already, and they're so sweet. I actually signed them.
Did you?
Yep. I do. I mean, my dad has to force me a tad bit because so many papers, but but I do get to it, and I really appreciate it. So sweet. Yeah.
It's really cute.
Yeah.
Right. Do you think you'll still be able to wander around Peckham?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So here's the plan.
Yeah.
If you're in a Star Wars movie and you still want to go to, you know, Peckham, Chelsea, or whatever, you get yourself a Vauxhall Corsa.
Yeah?
You get yourself a Vauxhall Corsa, you drive around, and no one really notices you. You don't act as if you're in a Star Wars movie.
Got it.
You just walk. Let's
So
see
you
how
don't
long that
carry a
lasts.
lightsaber.
Let's see how long that lasts. But yeah, you don't carry a lightsaber.
No.
You don't squint your eyes or do the handsome face.
No. Oh.
You just go on as if you're a normal civilian,
Yeah.
and you hope for the best.
Okay.
But if I come back with my hair messy and all my clothes gone, please don't quote me. Don't quote me.
Okay, I'll wrap a sheet round you.
Yeah, that's all we're gonna do.
Protect your modesty.
Absolutely.
Okay, woo, well, this sort of leads on from that.
Yeah.
Have you had any crazy fans yet, and what have they done?
Have I had any crazy fans? Not crazy, but committed.
That's nice.
So I was in Anaheim, and we went to Anaheim to do Star Wars Celebration at Disneyland.
Right.
And so there was a bunch of fans there, and I decided that I wanted to go to the floor where they sell all these merchandise, and thousands of fans are there. And so the security are kind of like, okay, you can't go to the floor job because you're in Star Wars. So I go, okay, cool. Give me a Stormtrooper helmet, and I'm gonna go out. So they give me a helmet, and I walk out to the floor. No one notices who I am. I see these two guys having a lightsaber duel. I go, can I have one of your lightsabers? And he goes, yeah, sure. Thinking, I'm like, who's this weirdo? And I literally was like dueling with him, and he was just like, okay, I'm just gonna go along with this. Eventually, a few hours later, it went out in the press that to this guy, that the guy that you were playing with is Finn in Star Wars.
Oh my
So he
God.
goes crazy.
Yeah.
And so I'm at Comic-Con a few weeks, and he lifts up his lightsaber. He was just like, hey, the dude that you were playing with at Anaheim, that was me. That was me. And I'm like, hey. So,
Oh, bless him.
Yeah, he's fantastic. So I follow him on Instagram and Twitter and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff, and it's really, really cool to interact with the fans in that way.
Oh.
Yeah, it's nice. It's
That
sweet.
is lovely.
It's sweet. Yeah.
Ooh, okay, bit of a saucy one. Have you had women throwing themselves at you?
Not yet.
No?
What's going on?
Okay, girls.
Honestly,
What do we do?
honestly, what's going on? Because look, this is what they told me in
You've
the
done your
contract.
I've seen your handsome face.
They told me in the contract, when you go
Yeah.
in a Disney movie, you are guaranteed loads of women dressed in Princess Leia bikinis. That hasn't happened yet.
I think we need to fix that, don't we?
I feel robbed. I feel robbed. Because the most love I'm getting is from the lads. Like, you know, just like, yo, you know what? We love Star Wars. I'm like, where are all
You had
the...
a few bromances, yeah?
Well, yeah, so where are all the you know, the Princess Leias of the world?
We've got
let's
to
all
put a
celebrate.
shout out to them, shall we?
Let's all celebrate. Yeah, definitely. Come out.
Okay, lovely. What is the coolest thing that's happened to you on set?
On set. I think the coolest thing on set for me was bringing my family to set. My mum, dad, and my two sisters. And then basically, my sister was just kind of like, I want to see the set. And so JJ was just like, take them on the Millennium Falcon. We chilled out on the Millennium Falcon for like 4 or 5 hours. We ordered burgers and pizza and had burgers and pizza on the Millennium Falcon with my family, sat around the chess set. Literally. It was surreal. We're just there like this. This is a weird way to have a family dinner on a real Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
With Harrison just like a few steps away, dressed as Han Solo.
Oh my God.
Yeah, life is crazy.
It is, isn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, here we go. How exciting was it to play with the lightsaber?
Oh, it's for me. You can't separate me from that weapon. It's such a great.
Carry it everywhere.
Oh, absolutely. Such a great feeling, and And I had to keep it. I had to keep it for a long time. That Finn actually does, use one, and it was great to have it in my hand most times. And first of all, it made me very popular on set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did everyone want to play with it?
Everybody wanted to play with a lightsaber. So, and sometimes I'd just be like this. Oh. And people just looking at me like this.
Did it give you bargaining power? Like, I'll give you
did.
2 minutes with my lightsaber if you give me...
What I realized is that I could knock on anyone's trailer door.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, yeah, you can come in and chill if I just let them hold the lightsaber for about 5 seconds. I used it as my negotiation tactics.
Magic.
Yep.
So it's a bit of a magic wand.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Okay. Are you chuffed with the British presence on Star Wars?
Wow, you're right about that. There's a lot of us in this Star Wars film. You know what's so funny? I didn't realize it before, but Daisy's British, Donald Gleeson is British, Gwen is British. I'm very, very proud of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm quite happy about that. So it's good to have a lot of homegrown talent involved in Star Wars, and it's gonna be great celebrating it at home also.
Definitely.
So I think it belongs to us.
It does, doesn't it?
As much as it belongs to the world.
So even
we have a say. We have a pitch now, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even if the Brits don't win Celebrity Big Brother, we've won Star Wars, yeah?
And think about it. You got to think about it like this. You've got a Peckham native in Star Wars.
Yes. My nan's from Peckham. So,
See?
yeah.
See life? Crazy.
Okay. You're quite active on Twitter. Is that important to you?
Yeah. I'm not as active with the consistency of tweets, but whenever I have something on my mind or something I want to share, I definitely don't hesitate to go on Twitter and interact with, especially interacting with people that follow me. I find it so fun. And Twitter is a great news feed for what's going on socially.
Definitely.
And what I mean by socially, like, we have the news for the world, but I kind of want to know what's happening on the Old Kent Road.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. Yeah. I follow Berwick Street.
Yeah. I just want to know what's happening in Barnet.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's a good medium for me, and it's been cool so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've got one more question. I know there's flies everywhere.
I know, right? Welcome to Barta.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So Star Wars isn't out yet.
No.
How do you feel about becoming famous, like, very famous, for something that hasn't really happened yet?
I understand it. I get it. Like, it's not anything that is mildly surprising to me. Disney have a great way of making and giving you a role boots to fill that make you a character in a franchise that is loved by millions of fans all over the world. So it's like, it's a great opportunity, and the fandom, the attention comes with an element of responsibility to each actor that's in it. You have to have a respect for the context, for the art, for the script, but also for the fans. And so it's kind of what you have to pay for swinging a blue lightsaber.
Yeah.
And so it is what it is. It is what it is. And this is monumental. It's been so long. And Harrison's back, Mark's back, Kerry's back. This is the big one. This is the watch out, Jurassic Park. Watch out.
It's very exciting.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, John, thank you
so much. Thank you.
And Princess Leia's, we need you. Big shout out to Girls in Bikinis.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Brilliant.